engaged in extensive operations at a number of levels in northern Sinai, and particularly in the area of Sheikh Zuwaid. Military sources affirmed that the scope of ground operations has been broadened and that these have been furnished air cover in order to enable the immediate pursuit of mobile targets. The intensification comes in the wake of an attack last week by Ansar Bayt al-Maqdis group targeting 5 army checkpoints simultaneously, killing 18 conscripts and wounding 34 people, among whom were civilians. Ansar Bayt al-Maqdis declared itself to be an affiliate of the Islamic State group, or Daesh, last autumn. Also, the Saudi Arabia's Minister of Defense, Prince Mohammed bin Salman bin Abdul Aziz, arrived in Cairo where he met with the country's President Abdel Fattah al-Sisi as they discussed enhancing military cooperation between Cairo and Riyadh. And many more other topics we'll be discussing with our guest. We have Major General Magdi Shaita. Welcome, and thank you so much, sir, for joining us, a military expert.
Yes, sir, thank you so much for joining us. If you can tell us your comment about the latest attacks that have been taking place in Sinai, claiming the lives of soldiers and army personnel, and do you see any end in sight to such continuous attacks launched by terrorists against army and security personnel?
Yes, I think we will facing this dirty work, dirty crime act against Egypt, especially in Sinai, and maybe also in other areas from this country. But maybe Sinai is suitable, or they find the best place or best field to do their act in the area. That's the reason, you know, this especially last action has happened. It shows something different. We have something. They're using snipers. This is the first time to do that. It's very bad act. It's not something new. Also, we know they use a lot of amount of TNT or explosive explosive to destroy the aids. Also, they choose the time to celebration time in
Actually,
Egypt.
this was the next question we're coming up, Major General.
Yes,
in terms of
why you use this
exactly
time?
why, especially the timing of the Easter of the
general remarks.
And the Shem Nisim. Yep, absolutely.
We think about it.
Yep.
Also, they go they do a lot of some of action in the same time, almost the same time, to make confused to military and the police and the security department in the areas. These remarks, most of them we use it to do, but we have to think intelligence to how to face this kind of work.
Yes, sir. Also, if you can tell us about why this specific timing? You know, because during the day, during the Easter holiday, throughout the day, all the vital governmental institutions were secured and everything. Why do you think was it an attempt to ruin the holidays, or an attempt to make some sectarian strife between Muslims and Christians? What's your explanation?
Actually, usually, or generally, it is not especially for this situation, Muslim and no. They try to choose the time we Egyptians celebrate, or try to be happy in that time. Celebration, any celebration, we have the Shem Nisim, like feast, big feast, and this, that's right. To make kind of announce to all the Egyptian, or all the world, we are here, especially in this time, actually, it's make they not gain a lot. They lost a lot to do this work in that time, but they used to do that because maybe they think that the police and the security department may be not alert in that time. It's not ready they are in holiday, something like that. They are in relaxed in that time. That's the reason they try to choose this time. Maybe they think about that.
Well, Major General, as well, there was this horrible attack on the media city this week.
Yes.
Why do you think in particular is the media city targeted? Why was the attack on the media city?
We have two views this time. The first view say this is actually it's coming by accidentally, not particularly. They not mean the media area. And others view say are not. We say I think they have from long time revenge between against media, because they know the media is the first enemy to them, because they always say the view of Egyptian, real Egyptian, and reflects the real situation in Egypt, and this is make them not happy. That's the reason they try to force these places to say that there is something here, there is terrorism here, something like that, there is arrest here, there is some people going in violent here, and I think the media always the enemy to this kind of people or this group of people.
Yes. Moving on.
I hope my view, you got my view.
Yes.
Yes. From long time, you know, if you remember Ismail, Abu Hazem Ismail,
yes.
A lot of trouble try to do to this area, because this is, we say as a freedom voice, and they not this freedom voice say in the time and that especially in that nowadays.
Sir, moving on to the situation in Yemen. As you may know that President Abdel Fattah al-Sisi has met with the defense minister, the Saudi defense minister, and also the Iranian foreign minister has proposed an initiative to bring an end to the ongoing conflict in Yemen, and also Recep Tayyip Erdogan has has done several diplomatic meetings in order to bring an end to this conflict. To what extent do you see further escalation and probably ground troops being deployed into Yemen, or do you think that this initiative proposed by Javad Zarif, the Iranian foreign minister, would be welcomed by the conflicting parties?
This is a very important point, because this is very sensitive area. It's very severe problem in the area, because Yemen is not easy to interfere. If we go,
and also especially sir, that there's other powers interfering.
That's right. It will be very not easy, and I'm sure that before any kind of interfering, there's a lot of calculation, and there is a lot of to study the situation before to go